everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Sang. The topic I want to share to you today is global citizens. I hope that I hope I hope it is an essential topic to you because you will have greater awareness of the role of global citizens on the world, and you will know more about the ways to become a good global citizen. My video is divided into 4 main points. The first point is the definition of global citizens, and the next part is characteristics of global citizens. Third is responsibilities of global citizens, and the last one is 5 steps to become global citizens. Let's move to the definition of global citizen. Global citizens does not mean studying planets, does not mean being around. According to the Global Citizens Initiative, a global citizen is someone who sees himself or herself as being part of an imagined world community and whose actions help define this community's values and practices. They understand the interconnectedness of people and issues across the world, and they are committed to making positive contributions to society, regardless of geographic or cultural boundaries. Overall, global citizens are individuals who recognize their common humanity with others and work to create more peaceful, just, and sustainable world for all. And about characteristics of global citizens, we should care about open-mindedness. Global citizens tend to accept new ideas and different ways of thinking. Being open-minded helps them care more about international affairs and show sympathy to people from other countries. For example, global citizens think from the other perspective and empathize with people in foreign countries when a conflict occurs instead of saying the bad side to them. Global citizens tend to identify the background of the event than just understand on the surface and the root of the conflict. And about the respect for diversity, global citizens appreciate and value the diversity of many forms of the world. For instance, they respect different races, ethnicity, religion, language, and culture. Next point is environmental consciousness. Global citizens respect and protect the environmental properties from the destruction of great deal of interest factors. They save natural resources for future generations. They strive to live sustainably and reduce their environmental impact. And about global awareness. Global citizens comprehend how the globe is interrelated and how their activities affect people across the world. They try to comprehend world problems and work towards universally beneficial solutions. And you can see on the screen there are 8 main responsibilities of global citizens. Global citizens have to understand one's one perspective and the perspectives of others. Global citizens must understand multiple ethnic, social, political, and economic perspectives attached to it, promote problem-solving consensus among the different perspectives, and building of common ground solutions. In addition, global citizens should find the solution to solve the issues that may occur instead of taking sides with one particular point of view. Responsibility to respect the principle of cultural diversity. Global citizens have to maintain respect for the world's different cultural traditions, bring together the leaders of these different cultural traditions who often have much in common with one another, and help leaders bring the best elements of their cultures to the task of solving global issues and building world community in building a sustainable, values-based world community. The responsibility to make connections and build relationships with people from other countries and cultures. Global citizens can connect with other people on different issues through the internet, which is possible to build a network of personal and group cross-country and cultural relationships. Building such networks help those involved better understand their similarities and differences and search for common solutions for the global issues that everyone faces. Global citizens have to understand the ways in which the people and countries of the world are interconnected and interdependent. Global citizens need to understand the ways in which the global environment affects them where they live. They need to understand the way in which human rights violations in foreign countries affect their own human rights, how growing income inequalities across the world affect the quality of their lives, how the global tide of immigration affects what goes on in their countries. Responsibility to understand global issues. Major global issues are one of the crucial elements that global citizens must understand. For example, they need to understand the impact of the scarcity of resources on societies, the rules of conflict and dimensions of peace building, the challenges posed by a growing global population. The responsibility to advocate for greater international cooperation with other nations. Global citizens need to play activist roles in urging greater international cooperation between their nation and others. When a global issue arises, it is important for citizens to provide advice on how their countries can work with other nations to address this issue, how it can work with established international organizations like the United Nations rather than proceed on a unilateral course of action. Responsibility for advocating for the implementation of international agreements, conventions, treaties related to global issues. Global citizens have the responsibility to advocate for having their countries ratify and implement the global agreements, conventions, and treaties that they have signed. And the last one is responsibility for advocating for more effective global equity and justice in each of the developments of the world community. There are a growing number of cross-sector issues that require the implementation of global standards of justice and equity. For example, the global rise in military spending, the lack of consistent national policies on immigration. Global citizens have the responsibility to work with one another and advocate for global equality and justice solutions to these issues. And there are 5 steps to become global citizens. First is self-education. It is essential to educate yourself about different countries, traditions, and how special they are in the world. You will be more appreciative and have great awareness of the diversity of the world. You can read books, watch documentaries, listen to lectures, and travel to different places. Other way is stay up to date with the latest news. You are likely to read international news sources, follow the social media accounts of activists and leaders. Moreover, you also can attend forums and events where global issues are discussed. Become a leader. Being a leader can help you inspire other people and share your experience with them. Besides, try to use your skills and knowledge to create positive change in your community and beyond. Volunteering. Volunteer to be active in your community. Find ways to give back and make a positive impact on the world. Where can you volunteer? At the local charity, get involved in community projects, or join an international organizations. And you have to follow the rules and laws. This step will help you avoid contradicting information that is disadvantageous to you, even your ethnic, and affects other countries. In conclusion, global citizens is one of the most crucial topics in our life. We should try our best to practice the global citizens' responsibility to become good citizens that contribute to the thriving of the world. And I hope you will become a good citizen in your own ways, like Susie Carson said in her own perspective. As a citizen of the world, I stand only with truth and my conscience in my only leader. This is the only way to peace and justice on earth. To always do the right thing, be the right first person, and stand with whoever is right always and forever. And that's all for my video. Thanks for your listening.